biblical times.
Join me as I dig deep into Leviticus Chapter 4 to uncover its hidden meanings and see if I can unravel its mysteries. In this video, you'll discover the hidden meanings and significance of Leviticus Chapter 4, setting the stage for its teachings on sin and redemption. When we read ancient texts like Leviticus, it's easy to get lost in the unfamiliar language and customs. We might wonder how these old teachings could possibly be relevant to our modern spiritual lives. But what if I told you that understanding Leviticus chapter 4 holds the key to grasping the concept of sin and atonement in a way that's still deeply relevant today? The chapter's focus on ritual sacrifices and priestly duties might seem obscure, but it's actually a rich tapestry of symbolism and meaning. To unlock it, we need to be willing to do some digging and consider how these ancient practices might speak to our own experiences of guilt, shame, and the need for redemption. As we explore Leviticus chapter 4, we'll see that it's not just about ancient history or dusty rituals. It's about the human condition and the universal desire to make amends and start anew. So let's dive in and see what treasures we can uncover. Leviticus. Chapter 4 is all about the rituals and sacrifices that were required when the Israelites sinned unintentionally. The chapter describes the different types of sacrifices that were necessary, depending on who had sinned and what they had done. It might seem like a lot of rules and regulations, but each sacrifice had a specific purpose: to restore the sinner to a right relationship with God and the community. For example, the sin offering, also known as the purification offering, was a way of acknowledging that something was amiss and that the sinner needed to be cleansed from the guilt of their actions. The ritual itself was a powerful symbol of the need for atonement and the importance of taking responsibility for our mistakes. As we delve deeper into the chapter, we see that the sacrifices weren't just about individual sins, but also about the collective guilt of the community. The rituals were a way of acknowledging that we're all in this together, and that our individual actions have consequences for those around us. One of the most striking moments in Leviticus chapter 4 is when we see the high priest taking responsibility for his own sins and those of the people. It's a powerful reminder that even the most spiritual leaders among us are not above making mistakes, and that true leadership involves acknowledging our wrongdoing and taking steps to make things right. This moment is pivotal because it reveals the heart of God's desire for reconciliation. It shows us that God isn't interested in punishment or condemnation, but in restoration and forgiveness. And it emphasizes the importance of acknowledging our wrongs and taking responsibility for our actions. In Leviticus chapter 4, we see that the path to reconciliation is not about denying our mistakes or blaming others, but about owning up to them and taking concrete steps to make things right. This is a message that's just as relevant today as it was back then. So, what can we take away from Leviticus chapter 4? We've seen that it's a chapter that's all about the importance of acknowledging our wrongdoing and taking responsibility for our actions. We've seen that it's a call to recognize the collective guilt of our communities and to work towards restoration and forgiveness. Thanks for joining me on this journey into Leviticus chapter 4. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what we've explored today. Please share them in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more biblical texts, be sure to check out my other videos for more insights and discoveries.
Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to dive deeper into your faith. Be the first to see our new videos by following the link in the description, comments, and bio. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit the like button and share your feedback in the comments. Don't forget to check out our next video as well. Sharing our content with friends and family could be the rejuvenation they need. Thank you for watching.